tobacco smoking. This is the campaign by this company. US FDA, this product indicated that there were toxic chemical, including carcinogens, known to cause carcinogens in human produced by e-cigarettes. According to WHO, e-cigarettes is not currently used as a means WHO already categorically already mentioned e-cigarette is not an alternative to nicotine replacement therapy due to lack of peer review. Even if there is no peer review study, so it is not an alternative. That means already clear. So basically what is e-cigarette is being used, it is a gateway drug to start with. And this public health advocates, nicotine acts as a gateway drug, gateway smoking or gateway substance to gateway to tobacco with the effect of addiction, and especially in adults. And what happens, you start with a low dose of nicotine content, then go with high, and then ultra high. So this is a letter from a US Senate. They have already cleared that this should not be sold to below it. This prohibits selling of e-cigarette people below 18-year age. And what my previous speaker discussed, same thing is included. The Air India also selling e-cigarette, and it has come in BMJ and finally stopped. Tells Air government to stop selling e-cigarettes. Again, this is writer is also from Government of India, Nirman Bhavan. They clearly say, this is a recent article, say that call of ban, urgent ban of e-cigarette in India. This is race against time. That's where we are moving. We have grown up. Our children, we do not know what our children are doing. We are very busy people. We just see and they say what they are doing. Norway already banned e-cigarettes. And this is one RTI document by Praveen Pillai. That means what study available. So what I mean say that they clearly say that no detailed report submitted by State Department regarding the adverse effect of electronic cigarette. No report test carried out by government agency for an electronic cigarette. No information where department thought that the electronic cigarette industry cannot generate employment and revenue for so many things. No detailed study analysis conducted in State Department body. Say that electronic cigarette cannot be used in smoking cessation. No study available in India that the public health department the electronic cigarette technology. And means Karnataka has also banned the e-cigarette purposefully in July, but that there is without a basis. The reality, this much of theory we discussed may be true. Significantly concerned around the manufacture of product, lack of quality control due to unregulated sectors, and no oversight, concern around no oversight disclosure. Propylene glycol is maybe safe for ingestion, but not for inhalation. Flavoring, you do not know. Level of nicotine may vary. The coming to the answer to common answer, are electronic cigarettes safer than regular cigarettes? So answer, I think this top, anybody says probably it's safer. And which is some star, that means there is not all are safe. So electronic cigarettes safer than regular cigarettes. This, you look at how many brands available and how many flavors, and there is a custom quality there, and this is produced by the unregulated sectors. Do electronic cigarettes help people using traditional tobacco products? This answer is inconclusive. We could not have an answer for that. Do electronic cigarette people stop using traditional products? Reduction is there, but it is mostly seen by the study ultimately they'll end up using both, and slow variable nicotine uptake. The coming to conclusion, it's very clear that e-cigarette has a biologic effect and possible health related effect in a person who do not have smoking. It may be good for tobacco smoker, but not for the do not smoke. E-cigarette may be less dangerous than smoking in conventional cigarette. More need to be, we do not have data to conclude it. The challenge, the diversity of flavoring, e-cigarette liquid, since the effect of health of those aerosols, the constituents produced by this flavoring we do not know, and it is made by unregulated sectors. And the e-cigarette use is growing among the minors, young adult, may promote nicotine addiction who would otherwise have been non-smoker. So present, it is impossible to reach a consensus on the safety of e-cigarettes, except perhaps to say that they may have safer than conventional cigarettes. More research is needed to understand the effectiveness of e-cigarette as a smoking tool to identify the health risk of e-cigarette use and to make this product as safe as possible. And no smoking, initially it was there, no smoking, now the sign is changing, no vaping. So thank you for you not using e-cigarettes. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Raghav. Is there any question? Yes. Yes. Please ask.
I think it is not right to say it is less safer, because safe means safer. Itself, tobacco itself is not safer. It is dangerous. You can say dangerous. Less dangerous. Yes,
sir,
but even it is doubtful.
It's a dangerous.
It's a biased paper. Actually, we should outright say that e-cigarettes are replacement. But this it's a effort of the industry to put it in indirect way. It should be completely banned. Thank you.
Yes, I agree with that.
Sir, almost all the slides you showed advertising e-cigarettes, they all have smoke coming out of their mouth and nostrils.
Yeah, this smoke is coming, vapors are coming.
So is this also to be counted as second-hand smoke?
Yes, there are studies going on. The studies also not been, I've read those papers. The studies do not have a conclusive effect because by and large, the content coming out from the e-cigarette are not as dangerous as tobacco, because this is definitely, I can say it's less dangerous than, it's dangerous, what he told, it's dangerous, but less than tobacco. This much I can say.
And second thing is that I was just going to a website where I was told I could buy a kit for e-cigarettes very easily. There was a questionnaire whether you are a newcomer to this or you are already a smoker and all those things. So having a 0% nicotine probably would help in taking up smoking as a recreational measure, rather than if you are having only higher levels of nicotine, probably people would not experiment with that.
Yeah, that was the concept was started with a 0% nicotine, but because this is unregulated sector, the nicotine content started increasing, and we do not know, and do not have ultimately those are
people started probably experimenting, because 0% nicotine probably people think it's safe, and they start with that, and then they increase the nicotine levels.
And ultimately they got addicted to nicotine, and they need more and more nicotine, and they get ultimately they are getting 150% more than the use in standard cigarettes.
Yes.
And it is not banned. Cigarette is banned. E-cigarette is never banned. Thank you. Sir, please.
Sir, Dr. Ravi said that in a conference he was pointed that India was responsible for promotion of tobacco uses. Sir, we are basically an agriculture-based industry, so tobacco is not related to our livelihood. But the West is promoting e-cigarettes and polluting our adolescent age group, not only ours, globally. So why India is always at the receiving end? It's not related with their livelihood, it's related to a sophisticated, fashionable trend that the West has introduced, and it was introduced for a nicotine-free society. So any kind of smoke is harmful. Why to take in a smoke for recreation also? We can have other measures for recreation, but e-cigarette is not a substitute of what is said. And India's, in context of India, we have 66% adult youths, less than 25, 28 age. So it can be a motive, or it's also a surrogate advertisement to promote cigarette smoking.
Yes, you're absolutely right. But what we got I have projected one letter. It was written by the government official from Nirman Bhavan with address. I think they clearly mentioned that something is going to be done for India. But it was initially started with other countries, and China is the major supplier of this all electronic cigarettes. And these are coming with a gray market, when ships, containers, and people do not have a regulation, and being sold by different websites, which again government do not have regulations. They are saying it's tobacco free. They are selling its name of tobacco free. Actually, you are getting nicotine some other sources. If you are getting nicotine from the shop, you got a e-cigarette from market, means from online, and you get material from other shop. So things need to be controlled. This article, recent article by the government of somebody government official is clearly mentioned. This need to be changed. I think much need to be changed. But what I personally, I mean, it is my disclosure. I didn't know much that e-cigarette has gone up to dates level. It was beyond of my suspicion. We know this is, means we are, many people are discussing, it's, I mean, I don't know, it's the end of beginning or beginning of the end. So I do not know what is going to happen. Certainly there will be some regulations to stop it, at least control it. Please.
Sir, I just want to know that there are 8,000 flavors for the e-cigarette. Those flavors are FSSAI approved or?
So these are the study. It is published in, I mean, 2 months before in NEJM. That exactly data I have taken this NEJM. You just put it that when the cigarette in NEJM, that will come out, the article is come out. So if do not send me email, I can say, this is the data I have taken 8,000. I never seen, I have shown only few this flavor. So basically flavor to attack, I mean, ye acha nahi lag raha tha, dusra le lo. So it is, people will keep on buying it.
It may be also harmful, those flavors.
We do not know, exactly. This is all purely unregulated sectors.
Thank you, sir.
Ma'am, please.
Body of India, the National Academy of Medical Sciences, and it's a burning topic for the public health.
Yes,
Why
ma'am.
it should come out from this forum that e-cigarettes are being promoted in this country. See, it should be absolutely condemned, and the government of India should take a stand on it, that no kind of e-cigarettes should be permitted in this country, yes, and no advertisements of any kind on internet or Google or anything. Because the problem is, it is coming up, and intelligence is one which requires seeing the things, forecasting them beforehand, rather than it has gone percolated to every nook and corner of the country. It is today a disease of the sophisticated and rich people. Tomorrow it will become a disease of the whole country, rural India. The whole world is coming towards India because they want it to be a market, a consumer market. They realize very well that we are not the sellers, we are the buyers, and that is why every country, maybe in China, maybe in Indonesia, maybe Europe, maybe America, for everyone, India has become a blue eyes child to be favored for their consumer market over here. And we must have to realize that we should stop it immediately, and that should be done from this forum. We must meet the PM, we must meet anywhere, everywhere, to stop this e-cigarette business at least immediately.
Madam, absolutely right. I think nobody can say no to you, your person. I think this is high time, like global adult GYTS, global youth tobacco, something like you should go for e-cigarette, with comparison of, even if National Academy of Medical Science can start this study, start this survey selectively, and we can be part of this study, and it's a burning topic, and it needs some study. Unless we have data, unless we have something evidence, we cannot take a decision. And like what has happened in Karnataka. Karnataka government in July 16th, they declared e-cigarette is banned, and somebody put a RTI. On what basis? This RTI is shown the province. The government has no basis to. There's no on what basis you are stopping. There's no basis. An RTI document repealed. So we need to have a study. It's a burning topic. Maybe selectively some area, one center from Bhubaneswar, one center Raipur. Even if you take a mediocre city, different cities of school area, we can start a study what people are doing it. And Sir was saying that that means carbon monoxide, XLR. That is a very good instrument. Even we got a project on this acceleration of carbon monoxide to breath analyzer as a cigarette smoker. So I mean, this study is very much needed actually. Country's requirement. Otherwise, youth is going to change. Tomorrow, future is our present era, and you do not know when somebody is smoking in lift. I mean, it is very common in my place in Bhubaneswar. Is very common. I think it's time, lack of time, you can close because the discussion is never ending. Madam, I show it's 499. So it is not poor man, anybody can afford. One cigarette for lifelong. Refill it on regulated sector. You can get 20 rupees, 40 rupees, 50, depending on brand, flavor, everything is there. 100. They're saying a user standard is 100.
One has to find out the cost for 1 month, and usually these are the children who are more using it, and therefore the cost of the children use will go on to the family, onto the bread earner. These things can also be projected. Why should it be stopped? Does it have any positive effect on health? If it does not have any positive effect on health, we must stop it immediately.
Definitely know how we came to know what is doing. It's a very small program. We are going to selectively some schools. Used to say 9th, 10th class बच्चे को हमें used to say that discuss. It's a common. We in my faculty used to go in school. It's a school program. We discuss the tobacco use and 3-4 slides, 10 slides to present. Then interactive session. We discuss with student what are the effect of tobacco health. And by the time the principal is given this, see so many. I got it. You do not know what is people are smoking all this. I have taken out they have bunch of e-cigarettes. Then you can take one. That's all you can take one. So means it is really it is much more than we can ever think. Thank you.
Thank you,
Sir.
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 One question.
Last, because we have to move faster.
Please ask.
Sir, sir told that tobacco smoke is tobacco cigarettes are not banned in India because of it will hamper tobacco cultivators' livelihood. But sir, the government of India has no excuse of banning this.
Yes,
So-
absolutely.
So why
This is
anyone
coming
has
under channel where the government has no control over that.
Why this government has no control?
No, government is they already this published literature. I saw that the government is already concerned. They must be finding out. Everything is not easy to have. It is still coming up. This is it's a burning. This is the high time we should need to discuss, and something will be done. Yes, something should, and we need some study, some evidence to put forward. This to be required. Unless you see, you say, I say, it's a hearsay evidence.
Sir,
Something.
last month I heard that ministry banned that shopping websites will not promote sales and this. They are giving extra sales on some items, and government India banned that thing. And why he is not banning the
Okay,
e-cigarette on the
see,
Amazon?
guys, all websites, all Indian contents are not Indian. Maybe under Indian some websites on Indian jurisdiction, but its websites are in America, UK. These are not under America Indian jurisdiction, so they are free to use all this thing.
But
This is banned in Amazon.co.in, but it may not be banned in Amazon.com, which is really US site.
Thank you very much. I think
Thank
we
you,
got
sir.
we had a packed schedule ahead. And thank you, Dr.
Thank you, sir.
Mahapatra.